everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Rachel Isham and you're watching Isham Eats. So today we are making breakfast sweet potatoes. So basically breakfast potatoes are like those little kind of cubes of potatoes. They're usually mixed with peppers or onions and baked. But since my husband and I do the keto diet, we don't eat plain potatoes. So we make that using sweet potatoes instead. So first things first, I need my apron. Okay, so this is actually a super easy recipe. And I've already pre-done all of the chopping and such. So what you're gonna do is you'll take your sweet potatoes, you use a peeler, any kind of peeler. You can use a knife if you want, or a regular potato peeler. Take the skin off and then just chop it up into little chunks, however big or small you want them, and then put them into a pan that you can bake with. And inside of that pan, then you add a little bit of oil, whatever kind of oil, like vegetable oil, olive oil, you can probably use like coconut oil. You add all of that, you add whatever seasonings of choice you have, and then bake it for about 45 minutes. And after those 45 minutes, you're gonna add some peppers and onions, whatever kind of veggies you want after you've cooked them on the stovetop. Add them to the potatoes. Once that's done cooking, add some cheese to your liking, and you're done. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here is a shot of our potatoes. And like I already said, all I did, you peel some sweet potatoes, chop them down into little chunks. You get them into chunks, put them in a baking safe dish like this one. And then all I did here was I threw in just a little bit of oil, tossed that up, and I added my seasonings of choice. Today I did seasoning salt, pepper, parsley, paprika, and regular like plain ground pepper. You can mix it up. You can add different kinds of things if you want to give it a certain taste. You can do that as well, but it's really just to your liking. And now you can see my oven here is on 375 and it is preheating. So as soon as the oven's done preheating, these are going to go in. Going to cook for about 45 minutes. Then that's when you'll see a clip in a little bit. We're going to cook up some onions and some peppers and add that on top. Cook it for another about 10 to 15 minutes just to get all that pepper flavor in there, and then we're going to add some cheese and we will be completely done. Alright, so I will see you when these are almost done cooking, so in about 45 minutes. Okay, so there's about 10 minutes or so left on the timer for our potatoes in the oven. So what we're doing now is we're going to melt a little bit of butter into this pan here, and then I already have chopped my veggies. So I have one whole onion, red and yellow pepper, and jalapeno. And I actually just have a little bit of extra onion from another recipe. So we're going to dump all of these in and cook them. And then when they're done cooking, we're going to add them to our potatoes. Okay, so this should be what our onion and pepper mix kind of looks like. You don't want to let it cook too long, maybe like 10 minutes. I just took out our potatoes. This is what they're looking like. They're going to cook a little bit longer with the peppers and onion in them. And then we're going to add some cheese. Okay. See if I can do this one-handed while I hold you guys up. So you just want to kind of dump your onion and pepper over the top. Okay, we'll set that down. Oh, okay, so what we're going to do then is just kind of mix. You just kind of want to get all those onions and peppers mixed in with your potatoes, because this is going to cook. It will spin the pan, so it's a little easier. And again, this is optional. If you don't like having peppers in with your breakfast potatoes, you could just make the potatoes themselves. Okay, and once that's pretty well mixed, we're going to pop this back into the oven. So let's grab an oven mitt. I got some new ones. They say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Very cute. Okay. So we're just going to pop this back in here. Okay, and we're going to leave that go for maybe about 10 minutes, and then we're going to add cheese. Okay, so this is what our breakfast sweet potatoes should look like after they've cooked with our veggies. Now we're just going to go ahead and add some plain sharp cheddar cheese. We're just going to cover the whole top. And this is going to go back into the oven when we're finished, but with the oven off. So it's just going to go in so the heat will melt the cheese. We're not going to actually cook it any longer. And you can add as much or as little cheese as you would like. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, so we're just gonna grab our pan. We're gonna put it back in here. Our oven is still very hot. We're gonna let this go for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and then you will be done. All right, hey everybody. So now that our potatoes are done cooking, I'm gonna show you what they look like once we have added our vegetables and we've added our cheese and everything is melted. Okay, I need my oven mitts though, because the pan is gonna be really hot. Okay, so this is what our potatoes look like. All that cheesy, gooey mess. I wish I could eat this right now, but I'm gonna have to go to work in just a few minutes. This is what it looks like. This is really great. I love doing this for meal prepping. Sweet potatoes are just a lot more filling than some other types of breakfast food, so I really like having that before I go to work all day, so I'm not like starving by the time it's like 9 or 10 o'clock. So yeah, those are the breakfast sweet potatoes. So let me know down in the comments if you try this recipe and what you think about it. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my kitchen again soon. Bye!